Our Ross King is in LA for us following the news that Meghan and Harry are set for an exclusive interview with Oprah. Morning. I mean, there's so much fascination, isn't there, with this? It's so intriguing to us here in the UK because we're thinking, what's she going to say about the royal family? What is the fascination in America with her?
Oh, there is a huge fascination, and this is going to happen on the 7th of March. From what I'm being told at the moment, it hasn't been recorded yet, so I think they've got so much to discuss as to what actually will come out in the interview itself. It's going to be 90 minutes long, an intimate conversation. We're being told it's going to focus primarily on Meghan, everything from stepping into life as a royal, marriage, motherhood, philanthropic work to how she's handling life under intense public pressure. And then Harry's going to join in front of the camera, and the two will chat. We hear about Megxit, you know, the hopes, dreams for their expanding family as well. Of course, this is the first time that we've seen them do an interview since 2009. I remember back Tom Bradby, and that was when we saw Meghan get very emotional about things. So it's going to be very interesting.
Well, the question, of course, is how far she will go. I mean, they have been quite careful not to criticise, you know, the royal family. We know that Harry is very, very affectionate, you know, for his grandmother. But I suppose it's 90 minutes and goodness knows where this will go. And, you know, Oprah's good at what she does.
Oh, she is. And the thing out here is, I mean, most people I've spoken to, they love Meghan because she's theirs. You know, they think of she is their American princess. So they certainly have that strong view on it. Oprah herself as well, of course, she's interviewed absolutely everyone. You know, you think also of the royal interview, Sarah Ferguson, back in 2011. Then she had that chat with Michael Jackson. I mean, I remember that one. That was unbelievable. I mean, I think the audience for that was something like 90 million people when Jacko hadn't spoken to anyone for a while. And, of course, no real surprise that it is Oprah. She was at the wedding. I'm not quite sure how friendly they are. They live very close to each other up in Montecito.
Well, apparently she'd only met Oprah once before inviting her to the wedding. So it seems, you know, maybe Oprah was wooing her for quite a number of years to get this massive interview.
Well, we think also that Oprah was having long chats with Meghan's mother. Because remember, at one point, there was this thought that it might be Meghan's mum that would do the Oprah interview. But yeah, I think you're absolutely right. She's been lobbying for it for quite some time. And you know what? As we said before, it's going to be interesting because, you know, some of the royal interviews in the past have gone a little skew-if, should we say. You know, you think of Prince Andrew, you think of Diana's interviews in Panorama. You know, I would think there'll be some people a little bit nervous there in the royal household, don't you think?
And the thing is, of course, so this is a CBS interview in America. Is it March the 7th, I think he said? But, of course, when are we going to get to see it here? Do we know if anybody's bid for it? I mean, of course, the channels will be scrambling for it, won't they?
Oh, absolutely. I haven't been told yet as to who's going to get it in Britain. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a huge scramble for it. As you say, you know, we're talking about it all the time. And out here, I mean, certainly the pregnancy announcement was very much in all the news. And of course, you know, they are planning things incredibly carefully. I mean, this wasn't just a fluke that they announced the pregnancy one day and then the next day they announced they're going to do this big interview with, you know, probably the biggest star in the world, Oprah. So it's been very carefully thought through, and as well, the timeline's been thought through too. Yeah,
and just another couple of quick stories away from that, talking to documentaries. Britney's documentary, we're actually going to get to see it tonight, aren't we?
9 o'clock on Sky and on Now TV. It's going to be very interesting for you guys. I'd love to get your reaction to it as well. It mainly focuses on the conservatorship that her father has over the whole of the Britney estate, her health, the money and all the rest of it. And also, you know, there's loads of people coming out and talking about things now. There's a Grammy winner who worked with her, Claude Kelly, and he's come out and basically said all the same things that we're talking about. You know, she's been handled like a toddler who has no rights. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense. Bigger issue of human rights. So that's really it. Just quickly, though, Bridgerton, I know that everyone absolutely loved Bridgerton. Biggest show on Netflix. First major casting announcement has been made. Simone Ashley, known for roles in Sex Education and Broadchurch, will play Kate Sharma, the love interest of Anthony Bridgerton. So there we are. Sneak that one in at the end for you.
Can't wait to see the second series of that. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Ross.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.